Well, hey, welcome. Congratulations to the studio audience. Congratulations to y'all. Way to go for making it again. Awesome, we're getting better. So come, shut those lights off. Shut those lights off. Find that candle and welcome to your Oracle meditation. So yay. So welcome. Here, we light that candle and we connect back to breath. When we light that candle, we connect back to that frequency of our ancestors. We check in with Mother Earth. So congratulations for being here. Congratulations for making time. We are currently sitting in the waning moon. Time of gratitude. Time of listening. Time of introspection. Time of clearing the way and harvesting all the information that we've been given and we've been shown. So congratulations. This is a good thing. So we are working on that communication. We are moved into that sixth phase of the moon, which is that waning moon. Later on tomorrow, we'll go into the last quarter moon, which is all about forgiveness. And it's no coincidence that tomorrow it will sit in Leo, which is all about the heart. But today, welcome. Welcome to this Oracle meditation. Here we practice using our imagination. We work on connecting back to breath. So let's do that. Let's imagine inhaling the blessings that we're asking for, the medicine we need to heal our body, and the magic to co-create the world. All you need to do is exhale to make room. So do that with me. Inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, and exhale to make room. And we're slowly working on inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose, creating a pump action. And that pump will pump oxygen all the way to your brain. And it will create that sense of happiness, that sense of stillness. Yesterday I was asked why I don't make a video of doing this. And for me, the answer is so you can use your imagination. You can imagine inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, and exhaling through your nose. Simply following directions and using your imagination, because we know that if you don't use it, you will lose it. And this is a unique meditation. You won't find anything like it. Here we mix in the moon phase, the frequency of the chakras. The zodiac tells us the zone of the body. Everything goes back to the body, using nature as our guide. So quickly, thank you for your new followers. Thank you for your new tribe members. You have found a home. You have found a tribe. And here you will always get that positive message that you can do it. Here we take 8 different oracle cards, mix in what we already know, and create a game plan. Right now, we are admiring and being filled with gratitude of the process that we are in. Process we have been through, working on ourselves, unlocking that third eye, seeing those psychic abilities and seeing all of our gifts, using our vision, tapping into that higher self. You know, all those cool fancy words that the hippies used to use. Trust me, it's not mumbo jumbo. It makes sense. It's trying to convey the fact that you are the universe. You influence the world. You are just not mindlessly a leaf in the wind. By stopping and inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, you simply exhale to make room for those blessings, the medicine, and the magic. But it takes that exhale. It takes that conscious breathing once again to get back to that baby breath. And yes, it is hard. We're sitting in the time of the waning moon, going into the last quarter moon, before we get into the complete darkness. And it gets hard, but you're not alone. Many of us were not equipped with the tools that are required to examine and deal with our hurt, our shadows, or even our limited beliefs. But here we found a way. We found a way to get connected back to Mother Nature and to hear the message that our ancestors locked away inside of us. So let's start. We are all walking that red road, and the red road leads to those sacred mountains. The sacred mountains lead to that unobstructed view, to that next journey, that next adventure, filled with questions. And right now, as we walk the red road, we are at the rite of passage. This is the time of change. This is the time of opportunity. Yesterday, we sat in that sweat lodge, preparing for the journey. Ooh. Now we have been given the rite of passage, that we have fulfilled the tasks needed. We have sat in gratitude. We have slowly started to unlock our magic and step into it. And by that I mean into our mind. Next we get the time master. Time is that construct of human mind. We give that clock the power to remind us that there is only as much time to spend in life. Only so much currency. That depends on your perspective. That we are being invited to wield that time, to ask those important questions. Will you break free from that limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond that linear illusion and welcome that cycle of time? Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it appears that you're running out of time. Don't worry. Get out of that idea. Smooth sailing is what you're saying. Sometimes you feel like you get stuck along the journey. This is only in your mind. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and observant. The Time Master is telling you to make that time, to create that change, and to honestly know you will never run out of time. There's a whole world to explore, to wield your magic. Don't get caught up in that big body of yours and forget that that innocent child wants to play. Along the way, we get ancestors. We get animals, we get allies, we get signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Today, rabbit runs across our path. And rabbit represents fear and our ability to let go of that fear and still keep that curious mind. And fear can be as easy as your words. Talking about horrible things happening. Get rid of that what if scenario. Rabbit has run across our path to let us know that it is time to stop worrying about the future or trying to exercise that control over which you cannot. Stop. Write down your fear and be willing to free them. Breathe into them and feel them running through your body and back into Mother Earth as a giveaway. Burn it. Once again, ancestor coming up, letting us know, if you believe it, you will receive it. And what do you believe? I'm that person who would love to know. I answer those questions when you submit them, so know that. Know that we are on the precedence of that rite of passage. We are creating that change, using breath to make the time to let go of the fear, to stay in that mindset of curiosity, to know, what do you believe in? What will you receive? It's okay to be vulnerable. We have learned that vulnerability is a superpower. And in the time of the waning moon, this and going into the darker part of the moon, this is where that vulnerability will definitely come into play. What's bubbling up? What do you see and you don't want to accept? Lay it on the altar. Hand it over. Soften. Surrender. We are going into that time of forgiveness. It's a cycle, and it doesn't slow down because you are scared. We'll just drag you along. Stay positive. Don't repeat to yourself the negative. Your intuition is telling you that you are brilliant. Literally, that is exactly what it says. You are brilliant. As I tell the story using the same sequence, starting with the red road, it all makes sense. We start with the red road, the rite of passage, time of change, letting us know that it is time, that we are the time masters. Time for a lot. Time to release your fear. Time to believe that you will receive. Know that that vulnerability is a superpower. Lay it on the altar. Whatever you need, lay it on the altar. Hand it over. Soften, surrender. And most of all, forgive. Be reminded that you are brilliant. Interesting. Last, our angelic helpers have let us know to let your emotion flow. There are a lot of feelings within you, and it's time to let them out. Your emotions are powerful messengers that allow you to express with tender and to express the tender and more vulnerable parts of yourself. A little tongue twister there. I hope you believe that what this message is trying to tell you, to trust your emotions and to let them flow with ease for your higher and greater good. Let go of the idea that you can control and know that you have the magic to create, not to control, but to create for your highest and greatest good. What is that? What do you believe so much and are ready to receive? Hand it over. Hand over your worry. Sacrifice that negativity. Soften those shoulders. Surrender and get ready to forgive yourself. And know that once it's done, it is done. But all of that are like plumes of feathers, creating that beautiful color. So come, let's go deeper. Let's go into a body scan where we can release our physical body and sink deeper into the dark where we can tune that intuition. So come, imagine a hoop that is connected to your breath and it hovers high above your head. Inhale, let it go higher. Exhale. Let that hoop sink down, creating a bubble. Let it relax your forehead. Close your eyes. Relax your ears, your jaw, your throat, your tongue, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale all the way back up as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let that bubble get a little wider. Let that hoop sink just a little faster. Sink deeper into the dark. That's our home. Feel that connection. Feel that frequency calling you. Sink. Sink. When you've reached the end, close off your bubble like a balloon, tie it off, and create a root, a long root. Connect it back to Mother Earth. Sink in the dark, lay back if you can. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Use your sensories. Use your senses. Use your ears. Sink further into the dark. Don't be afraid. Feel that connection with Mother Earth. Your mind will remember that connection. It's a core memory. And we feed our mind. And we create it. We look for it. We validate it. What you believe, you will receive. Feel that connection. Feel that vulnerability once again. Now go deeper. Sink deeper. So far that you end up in another world. Find it. There we go. Welcome home. Here, this is where we pick up that warmth. We watch the fire glow. And we connect back to that perfect frequency. Listening to our choir. We know where we are. We know where we believe we are. We know that we are in the precedence of change. Wielding time. Not allowing that rabbit to frighten us or keep us in that state of fear. But to allow our vulnerability to be our power and our light. Don't fight against it. But while we are revealing it, this natural part of yourself, you are also revealing your beauty, your gifts, and allowing others to witness the most authentic part of you. Doesn't sound that silly. You're brilliant. Don't you know that? Or has it been so long since someone has told you that? Well, listen to that intuition. Let your brilliance shine. We were taught to stifle it, to be embarrassed by it. But repeat to yourself that you are bloody brilliant. Know that you truly are. So let's unlock that knowledge. find that, let's do a tapping. So find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop and tap. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Switch sides and tap. Move to that area on your third eye and tap. And listen. I recognize that a great deal of my knowledge and information comes from me. Move to your temples and tap. Comes from me in the form of an intuition, such as clairaudience, clairvoyance, hypersensitivity, and feelings. Move to under your eyes and tap. I use my intelligence combined with my intuition to relieve myself of all circumstances from a psychological and a spiritual point of view. Move to under your lip, under your nose on that little divot and tap. I aim to understand the truth behind all situations that come my way. Slide under your lip on your chin and tap, as this helps me respond with wisdom. Slide down your throat to your clavicles and tap. I cultivate positive beliefs about my life, myself, and others. Slide under your arm like you're giving yourself half a hug and tap. I am unlocking my knowledge. Switch sides and tap. And connecting back to my higher self. Tap the top of your head. And exhale. By doing this simple sequence, yes, that's it. You've relieved yourself of what no longer serves you and allowed your body to do it, to decide, which you are having so much trouble with. And we have inserted a new program of brilliance, of acceptance, of allowing your viewpoint to be changed, to no longer see your fear as an obstacle, but as something to sacrifice, to hand over. Words are powerful, so you must be careful which ones you choose. We often subconsciously select the bad ones, and then are surprised that we don't feel great. Start with this morning. Look at yourself and remind yourself that you are bloody brilliant. Remind yourself that you are a significant, unique tribe member. An authentic part of you lies with us too. So forgive yourself for all that you've done and start today with a new outlook. Be reminded that you are brilliant. Allow that change to happen. You are the time master. Know that it is time to let go of that fear, to believe that you will receive. Allow that vulnerability to be the light, to be the power, and hand over what no longer serves you. Soften those shoulders and surrender. It's time to forgive. Let those emotions flow. Trust your emotions. And when you're ready, let's go back to the void. Let's let that beautiful frequency pick us up. So sink back into the dark. Sink. Lay down. Back. Almost. Sink. Good job. Good job. Welcome back. Welcome back to the void. Here in the dark, this is where we pick up that frequency. This is where our light shines the brightest. But when you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, Open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. Thank you again for practicing, for liking, for listening, and most of all for sharing our message, sharing that message of connection and strengthening our tribe. You are a blessing. Share that uniqueness. Believe that you will receive. And once again, you are bloody brilliant. So I offer you blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.